% Hard AF Seltzer is now live in Florida, Georgia, Alabama, Texas, Ohio, Montana, Idaho, Oregon, Michigan, Pennsylvania, Illinois. Go to hardafseltzer.com today, click on the store locator, and enter your city or zip to find the closest location nearest you.
We are gold for energy. Send it. Incoming. Put the money in the bag, man.
As I said, your paycheck is your thank you.
What's going on back there? This is awesome! Welcome to Earth! No. Who's flying the plane? Get cockpit. Go. God.
Black Rifle Energy, dropping near you.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Ross Patterson Revolution! Yeah, JB's.
What's up?
Let's go. This red is popping here, isn't it?
Poppin'.
Popping. We're trying out some new designs for hoodies and whatnot.
I love that hoodie.
I like it. It's called a lightweight, which is nice. Huh?
That is really fun.
Come on now.
That's really fun.
Yeah. So whenever we do these, they send us like a test of it. So you'll be like, okay, cool. Do you like this? Is this too small? How does this fit? It was one thing. I think it was a pair of joggers that were so loose that I was like, you need a belt to go around these things. So axe those. Let's bring in the other ones. And then, that's how it works if you don't try it.
Yeah.
Okay? Thank you to everybody who came out to University of South Florida last week. We had a great time.
We had a great time.
It was awesome.
Young Brian, Bry Guy, being there, I think really kind of brought the olds and the news together. Do you know what I mean?
Well,
how nice to have, because we do have some, believe it or not, some youngs.
A lot of youngs.
Some youngs that are, a couple of youngs that are like feeling it out, seeing what's what.
Yeah, and with Bry Guy here.
Yeah, we sent Brian out to kind of be their leader.
He was able to take his shirt off and go into the crowd. They put him on ESPN.
Yeah.
We showed that yesterday on Sports, and he really grew up this weekend.
Yeah.
I feel proud.
Quite literally, too. It was my birthday yesterday.
Oh, happy birthday.
Oh, my
Thanks, guys.
goodness.
Shit. How old?
Oh, my
27.
goodness.
Are you really?
27.
Man, 7 years older than me.
And it's hilarious to me because to you guys, I'm the young kid, but God, I've always been the young kid in groups I've worked in, so I still feel 18 when I'm around you guys. But
okay.
Oh, nice.
Oh, Jessie loves to hear
sweet.
that. Jessie loves
he knows
to hear
from
that.
Crime Corner anytime he says anything like that. I'm like, wow, Brian, you're so young. Well, guess what? This job is gonna age you, friend.
Yeah. Like Barack Obama.
Traveling. Yeah, exactly. We need to take a picture of him before. And then,
oh, these trips are an absolute nightmare.
4 years later.
Holy cow, dude.
He's going to be Barack smoking still.
Yeah. One more trip back east, and no, my God. Just devastated trying to pull the pieces back together. And here we are, a new day. Went and saw the Sydney Sweeney movie on Sunday, though.
Yes.
Sunday night when I got back. This is going to be a tough one today. Because she did the Gene thing, which, obviously people were What do you think the reaction was between all you guys here? I loved her answer, me personally.
I think it was great. I think her answer was nothing, which is perfect, right? Like, while it was going on, didn't hear anything from Sydney, right?
That woman is now a meme. Everywhere.
Oh, well, and she's finally, because of her movie, doing press and having to talk about it. But while it was going on, Sydney her and American Eagle were both just like, we make jeans.
Yep.
I wear jeans.
Yep.
But by now.
Yeah, we're all done
It
with
was
this.
really a masterclass in how to handle any kind of backlash. And then.
I agree, because this smug look from this woman's face is now everywhere. Do you want to play the interview real quick, and then we'll talk about what happened afterwards?
I'm literally in jeans and a t-shirt like every day of my life.
Jeans are uncontroversial. Jeans are awesome.
Yeah, I like your jeans.
You look great in your jeans. I think I know how you're going to answer this, but I'm going to ask anyway. I mean, the president tweeted about the jeans ad, or Truth Socialed about the jeans ad, and that just seems to me like a very crazy moment for anyone, and I wondered
so awkward.
what that was like.
It was surreal.
It was surreal.
Mm-hmm.
And it would be totally human. I would probably feel like thankful that somebody had my back in public, and conveniently some very powerful people had my back in public. And I wondered if you felt that way.
I don't think that it's not that feeling I didn't have that feeling, but I wasn't thinking of it like that, or like of any of it. I kind of just put my phone away. I was filming every day. I'm filming Euphoria, so I'm working like 16-hour days, and I don't really bring my phone on set, so I work and then I go home and I go to sleep. So I didn't really see a lot of it.
You've made a really good case for keeping your thoughts and your life separate from that work. But the risk is that, there's a chance that somebody will get some idea about what you think about certain issues and feel like, I don't want to see Christy because of that. Like, do you worry about that?
No.
The criticism of the content, which was basically that maybe specifically in this political climate, like,
I was unaware it went on this long.
white people shouldn't joke about genetic superiority.
Look at how
like, that was
pissed
kind
off
of
she's
like
getting.
the
I love
criticism,
it.
broadly speaking. And since you are talking about this, I just wanted to give you an opportunity to talk about that specifically.
I think that when I have an issue that I want to speak about, people will hear.
Oof. First of all, the interviewer was out of her fucking mind. I mean, this is
that's how they. I don't
The
know. That's
worst
how they
sort of-
interview now, right? Like,
No, I mean, this chick's been doing this for a while. I'm just looking at her. Her name's Kat Stoffel.
okay.
I'm just looking at her employment history. Associate editor for The Cut at New York Magazine, which was kind of like a more buttoned up Jezebel.
I know what it is.
Deputy ideas editor for a year at BuzzFeed, and then at Condé Nast for 3 years. But she was basically doing advertising for Condé Nast. And then, Bustle, and then Hearst, or Elle, I should say, for Hearst, and then GQ. So, I mean, that's just the most typical, like, New York pop culture, entertainment type of writer. You know what I mean? Culture writer.
She's interviewing like the Daily New York Times whenever they're talking to someone that like they're about to ask them like something really fucked up. They wonder and I wonder how you feel. I mean, because of how everything, I'm just wondering because if it was me, and it's this like, the person is just like, oh, okay, get it. They try and it's not so much gotcha anymore. It's I bored you into like answering a question.
They try to do it with Tim Dillon too. Well, I don't even know if they're trying.
That girl was exactly like that. She was just like, I just feel like, and I'm wondering if, and how do you sort of see it for you, and how do you see it? And when you frame things like that, is that something that you and you
I
just
can't
like,
stand it.
can you stop saying words so that the other person can say words? Like, just ask the question. Like, how do you feel about this?
Yep. Now, what sucks about this and why we wanted to play it, I'm sure you guys have seen it, is because the movie came out over the weekend and then bombed. It made $1.3 million total off of 2,000 screens, which would equate to one of the worst bombs in box office history. However, I saw the film, and I guess I was one of the 2 people out there who did. I don't think a movie like that was ever meant for the big screen. It felt very small. It felt like an independent film. Because it was Sydney Sweeney, yes, it got a massive release. Ben Foster was in it as well.
Oh, my God.
Oh, and the 2 of them were fucking awesome. And
was he the trainer
you could
husband?
Yes. You could give both of them, in my opinion, an Oscar nomination. Now, the problem is, they're going to look at the numbers here for this and say, hey, this was one of the biggest flops in history, and then try to put this on them where, for me, I didn't see any marketing for it, 1. 2, the movie was fantastic. 3, it was it felt like a true independent film where there was not a lot of set pieces, and the ones they did splurge on were maybe 1 or 2 boxing matches, and then probably filled it in with some sort of CGI or something afterwards. But it felt like a very small independent film that was maybe shot for, I don't know, $2-3 million. So putting that in 2,000 screens and then asking someone to carry it, but not really doing press for it or anything else is a big ask in my opinion. And the movie was great. It wasn't like it was a shitty movie like, what was the J-Lo one? Geely?
Yeah.
It wasn't...
Or Kiss of the Spider Woman, I guess.
Whatever, right? It was a great film, and all the actors were great.
Let me ask, is there things about... In order to get an Oscar, do you have to have at least a little theatrical?
You do.
Oh, okay, so that's...
It got theatrical release now. I do want to note last year's Best Actress winner was for Nora.
Which
did...
Nobody saw.
It was a streaming movie.
Right?
So, like...
It did get a limited release in theaters, I think.
It has to get a limited something, right?
But here's the biggest issue. This isn't a limited release.
Yeah.
2,000 screens is wide.
Okay. Well.
So she's going to get destroyed for that. I don't know what company did this, but if I was really trying to get all of these people an Oscar, not just her, because you could certainly give her a nomination for this. She was fantastic.
Awesome.
And so was Ben Foster, where I was just like, Jesus Christ. You can go ahead and wrap that up and give it to him if you want it. If you looked at the size and scope of the film, I would have given this maybe 100 screens tops to kind of get the word out there over Christmas. But all these screeners go out for like Golden Globes and Oscars and all that shit well before it. Putting it out on 2,000 screens was a producer trying to get rich.
Yeah, so these are the companies.
Yeah, go ahead.
What do you got going on, Jesse? Are you directing packages? Is somebody coming in
There's
here?
someone standing at the door not knowing what to do.
Guys,
go
get a
ahead.
package.
Sorry.
That's fine.
We're in a studio. No
We're
big
fine.
deal.
Who cares?
Ross, I don't know if you've heard of any of these Black Bear Pictures, anonymous content, and then it looks like a couple, maybe two like foreign ones, Votive Films, Yoki Inc., and then 50/50 Films. It was distributed by Black Bear Pictures.
50/50 has been Brad Pitt.
Anonymous is huge.
50/50 is Aniston and Brad Pitt.
Yeah, I mean, these are big companies, but they don't have the marketing money for it, so like I never saw it. I never saw it anywhere. And if it weren't for her posting on her own social media, I don't really know if this movie's out or exists or anything else. Even when I walked up to the counter to go and pay for it, I said, "It's the Sydney Sweeney movie." I didn't even know it was called Christy, to be honest with you, like for real. And they were like, "Oh, okay, cool." And they were like, "Oh, well, you're going to be the only 2 people." There was 4 of us total in there.
And people just walking. I want to see the one where that chick with the titties is ugly.
It's all uglied up.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I felt like. And because there was no marketing for this movie, so I didn't know what to think. And the only thing that went viral about her talking about the movie relatively was the clip we just played you. But let's face it, she didn't ask her anything about Christy. She just asked about the fucking jeans for 20 minutes.
I know, but that's how every every interview was going to go unless she did an Entertainment Tonight. I mean, the story, the Christy Martin story, is super juicy and crazy. So,
it's awesome.
I mean,
she was awesome.
I don't know if they leaned into the real life story of it enough.
Here's the other part of this that I've got an issue with. Pull up that poster there, Bob, Christy. I know you want to look at her tits, but I'll give you a second. Even with this, what is the appetite to go see a movie about the first female boxer? And do you guys even remember it? Do you remember her?
It's got to be before my time.
Do you remember her?
No.
So
I don't remember her. I watched every documentary and read all the stuff on her story. But
so for me, as a kid, I watched her. She opened up for Mike Tyson a few times.
Oh, okay.
So I physically watched her on pay-per-view. I know who this is. I just don't think a lot of people also know who this is. Like, yes, you've seen the docs and all that other stuff, and it's cool. You and I watched it together. That was fantastic. But right now, in the world we're in, I mean, shit, they're still interviewing Ronda Rousey to come back to UFC, for Christ's sake. So, like, I just don't know that people, one, remember who this is. Two, it's an independent film with no marketing. What more can you expect?
Let me give you another potential angle on this too. Do people like these fight movies?
I know.
Because
Great question.
The Rock's just bombed.
I know.
Oh, you're right. The other one was the UFC movie that I loved. Shit. Callan was in it. It was Tom Hardy and, oh, God damn it. Brian. UFC? You don't know this fucking movie?
Are we talking Southpaw?
Actually,
are we talking The Fighter?
The Fighter. No. But I just answered my own question with that. He doesn't know. I don't know. Warrior.
It's Warrior? That's from 2011.
Right.
Yeah.
But going all the way back then, that was the first like UFC movie I saw, right?
Yeah.
Even this didn't do well. So
you have some that will, like, Cinderella
Case in
Man.
point, The Fighter.
And
Cinderella Man did not do well either. If you go back and look at the box office numbers, and I love that film. It's a great movie with Russell Crowe. I believe Ron Howard was the director. I saw that in theaters. It did not do well.
It made, made 108 against an $88 million budget. So
right, and that 108, by the way, was including overseas. So
yeah,
I think locally, and domestically, it was maybe in the 50 range.
I think the boxing movie, the fight movie, it's just gone the way of the Western. It's just not a popular genre.
Well, let me pitch
I think they should have leaned in more to her actual like story, her and the dude.
And also biopics
being
are down
a
bad.
Badass, yeah.
Yes, they are.
Yeah.
And I watched the Springsteen thing too, and that felt very small, like an independent film. And they spent, I think, like $80 million on that goddamn thing. But I'll view it from a MyBookie angle. We don't have to talk about fighting anymore. Yeah. Where they used to be like, hey, dude, let's give the odds for fights. And it sucks for me because I love boxing. But let's give the odds for fights. And now it's Jake Paul.
Right.
You don't have to do the UFC. Like, there's no superstars anymore. It might be the genre as well. I just think this thing had a bunch of different factors that were going against it. And none of them, in my opinion, were because of Sydney Sweeney or Ben Foster.
No.
But all the headlines are Sydney Sweeney fucking bombs.
Well, when you are a public figure and you are the star of a movie, the buck stops with you.
Correct.
And they make a point to say that the box office was bad because I think critically doing well.
Yeah, because it's awesome.
They are distinguishing between it was a box office fail, but not saying horrible, bomb, hated, whatever. So it may find a place. Hopefully in streaming, and maybe they'll like go crazy press for that.
I wish
maybe they didn't have enough money for both. I have no idea.
I don't think they had any money for marketing,
so
but I wish it was
go hard on
a Netflix movie.
Yeah, I mean, it will go somewhere.
No. Off the bat.
Oh, yeah.
Then all of them would have been nominated. Everybody would have watched it. It all would have been fine. They could have slapped it on their homepage. They own it and all that other shit. And you don't have to take this risk because the headlines are unfair. And it's rare that I say that. Where I'm like,
well, they're pretty gleeful to dunk on Sydney Sweeney.
Oh, for sure.
I just don't.
They're all this lady.
I don't. Yeah, exactly. But I don't get it because, yeah, she's hot, but she's a great fucking actor. This isn't like I hated Amber Heard as an actor. I just didn't like. I never believed anything she was in.
Right.
And she was the hot girl for a minute and all that other stuff. Whereas she's a really good actress, and yeah, she's hot and doing the other shit. But like, that's also what you want out of a movie star. If you put her in fucking Jurassic Park and swap her out with Scarlett Johansson this summer, probably makes $1.5 billion or whatever it is. So, yeah, you take a shot, you take these risks, and then sometimes they fail, and sometimes they don't.
I think the problem is dudes. Did dudes go to the movies? Like, hey, bros, let's go.
Let's go see that chick boxing movie, bro.
Let's go see that movie. I think it's more women, to be honest, that would go on a night.
And women hate Sydney Sweeney.
Sydney Sweeney.
My wife
and by the way, if she's
is not
good,
like that interviewer, and she doesn't like Sydney Sweeney.
Why? What was her answer?
I don't know, man. It's just bullshit.
Yeah.
But like what do you like her or no?
I like her, but does she have to have everything?
You mean looks-wise?
Looks-wise.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
Best answer. Actress. Natural heavies. Skinny waist. Funny. Like, do you have to have everything? You know what I mean? But yeah, we love her, man. We love to see a mirror of all of the things that we aren't, just
but in this
held
movie,
up to our face.
This is the difference.
I
between
almost
men and women.
didn't want her to to be good in this movie. I'm
She
like,
was.
I don't want to see it because if she fucking rules, that's everything.
And by the way, gained a bunch of weight, didn't wear any makeup. The character's a lesbian. I'm not giving you anything that's not real.
She's a later in life lesbian.
No. If you watch the movie, you'll find out.
I don't know if that was totally accurate, but yeah.
You got to get it in there.
You have
it's award season, baby.
It did happen at the end, but yeah. What were you going to say, Bob? That's different than how your wife views it?
No, I would say this is the difference between men and women, is that men will watch another man that's everything they aren't, i.e. any professional athlete, for the most part.
Aspirational.
Like, that guy is me!
Glenn Powell.
That motherfucker. He's winning and I'm winning. Yeah, let's fucking go.
Sure.
I saw the Glenn Powell trailer right before it, and excuse me, jeez, I'm really going for it today. I saw the Glenn Powell trailer right before. He's a great looking dude, way better than better looking than me, but I still want to go see the movie. Like, so I don't know. I don't get it. This one though,
I'm just being honest. She's fucking amazing and perfect, and also funny and cool, and also
and also, by the way, weirdly,
I'm just being honest.
Easy to ugly up.
Yeah, she put on like 40 pounds for this movie. Didn't have any makeup on.
There's some
probably still
it wasn't hot. Like there was not one scene where you saw her and you were like, you're a super hot girl.
There's some women you can't do that with. I will forever and always think that, and I know she owned the rights to the movie, that Margot Robbie was a horrible choice to play Tanya Harding. Sydney Sweeney should have played Tanya Harding.
Oh, yeah.
Because you can't make Margot Robbie look like white trash.
And by the way, they didn't even really try.
I know.
Like, the thing was, like, they were just pretending that Tanya Harding was always hot.
Right.
Because she was like, I don't want to do anything
Yeah.
here. She goes, I'll make my hair a little frizzy, but I'm not.
Yeah.
I need my face to
right.
be my face.
Like,
and we're like, well, that's not
Sydney
Tanya
Sweeney,
Harding.
Yeah, Sydney can disappear into a role, because I always go back to, again, The Handmaid's Tale. You would never know she was hot.
Or fucking Euphoria. Like,
well, she's
super
Euphoria
hot in
is-
Euphoria.
yeah, but she's hot in
where
it, but she has a
she's
lot of
real
depressing
hot.
scenes where you're just like, all right, Jesus Christ, man, these are awful scenes. So, yeah.
Well, she has scenes where she's both hot and a little kooky, crazy, sexy.
Yeah.
So I could
But
see.
she's quite a bit of a blank slate actress, I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which you can't say about. I mean, there's plenty of great actresses you can say that about. Jennifer Lawrence, Emma Stone, but like Margot Robbie, who's also a great actress, can't really say that about her. I don't think.
Well, Bob, I'm
Can't
glad.
disappear, dude.
I'm glad you brought up an accidental segue here, because we'll go to that, like the Jennifer Lawrence thing. Like, you and I watched those interviews. She did a lot of press. She was on Fallon and all that other shit.
Right,
And that movie did pretty well. And
Did it?
yes, it did.
also
But they
Jennifer
marketed it as a fucking independent movie.
I've been seeing interviews, the dual interviews of her and Pattinson, everywhere on my reels, everything.
Yep.
Okay. Of her and Pattinson?
Yeah,
They're in the
Robert
movie together.
Pattinson's in the movie with her.
Oh, okay.
So they're doing interviews, and it's funny and cheeky.
I think it's called To Die For and
Die My Love.
Oh, that's it.
And she also said the one thing that I feel like it will pique anyone's interest in a movie, which is I didn't need no fucking intimacy coordinator.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Let it rip.
She knows exactly what she's doing.
Yep.
Oh, I just like fall all the time, but I'm like down to like do whatever. Listen, I'm good. Okay, guys? Don't worry about me. I'm fine. I have a very good, healthy sense of insecurity and crippling doubt about my abilities.
Whenever she comes on screen, you always point and go, your girlfriend's on.
You were, that was your girlfriend for a little bit.
It was not. It was not. Because I worked with her as a child.
I think more because of how
really
freaking
get into that.
Good she is.
I can't get into
kids.
kids.
There was
I'm saying I can't get into kids, God damn it. Recognize that.
Okay.
I've been against pedophilia forever on this show. You know that about me.
Okay, I feel like it's kind of new, but
This is my favorite clip from their little
all right,
back
let's
and forth.
see.
It
Let's
just
see what you're talking
makes me
about.
love her. And it also makes me love Pattinson.
Really?
Yeah. It's just a funny little back and forth.
Okay.
Director who you'd never say no to?
Well, yeah, but he's never asked me to be in anything. Christopher Nolan.
He's pretty good.
Must be nice. Tell him I say hi.
But is she saying she would say no to him?
No, she would never say no.
She would never say no.
But he's never called.
But he's worked with him.
Yeah.
So
that's pretty funny. That's two people on the other side of all the young actor freakouts.
Well,
right?
hey, it was
like
Katniss and Edward, you know?
Yeah.
Two of the biggest teen movies of all time. So
look at them.
I know.
Look at
and
them
they
all
both turned
grown
out
up.
totally normal, which is
I mean,
relatively.
Yeah,
right?
calm down.
Whew, it's not like a Mark Ruffalo stitch or anything, but that movie did well. But you and I saw her in a bunch of interviews and all the shit, and I at least knew what it was. I don't even know when the fucking Christy movie was coming out, anything about it. I knew nothing about the movie, and every interview they saw was Sydney Sweeney in the jeans or something else.
I wonder if she just she didn't want to do, it was just going to turn political. I don't know. From someone that, coming from someone that's been ostracized a little bit because of whatever, all you guys really.
Don't put that evil on me.
Yeah.
Okay,
I didn't start here.
All of them.
Yeah.
I think you just don't want to do it. You know what the questions are going to be. You don't feel like dodging it or whatever. Or maybe they just don't even ask. Maybe, Jimmy Fallon maybe would have had her on, but nobody else is having her on because she's a big fat Trumper and she has some controversy, right? So who would have her on? She should have done podcasts, that's all I'm saying. But
I don't know anybody who would turn down Sydney Sweeney. The problem is, if you go on Kimmel or fucking Colbert.
Exactly. It's not a party that you want to be sitting there with all eyes on you, believe me.
Yeah.
So she should have done a bunch of podcasts. She didn't. I don't know. Because that's not big budget either. Put Sydney Sweeney on everything.
I know. So I wouldn't lie to you guys. It's a really great movie. I just wish it would have been on Netflix. Because 2,000 screens used to market it and do all the shit and advertising. And then you heard her in the interview. She's shooting Euphoria right now. That also limits your time. Where it's all right, I've done it a couple times where it's back-to-back films. They want you to do press for it. And they'll show up in your trailer. You'll do it. And then you're like, well, fuck, man. I gotta go back to set in 20 minutes. So.
And Ben Foster can't do it.
Fuck no.
So it's who's going to do press? God. Both of them are just we don't really do that.
No.
The studio's fuck.
Yeah.
We didn't pick one person that's
But he's good. God, he's
good. Of course.
Oh, he's fantastic. But he's
no, but in this movie, though, Bob,
no,
I haven't seen anybody else's performances, but he could win. Ben Foster also. He could fucking win.
Also Republican.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, really?
I don't know.
Ben Foster,
Dan knows every other Republican.
No shit.
He has a list.
Ben Foster's he kind of plays the same character every time, and that character is just Ben Foster. Anytime I see Ben Foster on screen, I'm like, that's just you in real life, buddy.
Yeah.
Even in that Western with Christian Bale where he's kill another Indian or some shit. I'm like, I don't even know if he knows his lines. He might just be saying that.
No,
they just let Ben Foster cook.
Yeah.
He lives that life. Like he's as close to method as you could get, I think.
Speaking of you being against pedophiles, I mean, we can't play the clip, but Nikki Glaser.
Yep.
Hosted SNL. Great pick, I think.
Great segue.
And I think, when you're a stand-up, they let you kind of just do your stand-up as the monologue, right?
Uh-huh.
Now,
Chappelle's done it.
Yeah. There's a
bunch of comedians
Bill
who
Burr,
Shane
Louis C.K.,
Gillis.
Yeah. Because they're kind of like, that's what you do. Just do it. Don't say anything too crazy, whatever, or curse. But other than that, go ahead. Bob, do you?
Can you play the audio? From
I'll play the audio. Let me find it.
Okay, because NBC will nuke this for sure.
Do you know how deep into the monologue it is, or do you want the whole?
I think
it was at the end. It was towards the end of the monologue.
Yeah.
And it progressively got more and more aggressive and aggressive.
Right. And as a comedian that's probably doing it for other comedians, I feel like she was like, this is how far I'm going to go, motherfuckers.
Here's what it felt like to me.
Of course, backlash. She gets backlash.
It felt like she wanted it.
Exactly. And here
the
you
backlash.
go. Yeah.
Yeah, play the audio. Just the audio.
Him to go get a step ladder and think it through, The number of times I've walked into our closet and just seen him like
skip 2 more minutes or 1 more minute.
In it, focused on them. I do date a short guy. He's shorter than me, but he's like really
it's about her nephew possibly being
I think it's the last minute and a half.
Showering nephew.
He does it with us, and I'm like, okay, that's fine for you guys, but are running in. He's like, I want to take a shower with you. I want to take a shower with you.
There you go. Perfect
He's
start.
18. I'm like, what's going on with his voice? Something's wrong. No. He was 4, and it was very cute. And my sister was like, he can take a shower with you. It's fine. He does it with us, and I'm like, okay, that's fine for you guys, but are you really okay with like an adult showering with your child? Like, maybe it's okay if you like come and supervise. And she was like, why? And I was like, because what if I molest him? And she was like, would you? And I was like, no, I would never. That's disgusting. But that's what I'd say if I was gonna. They don't trust
It's very funny.
I don't even trust myself. I don't want to go in there. How do you become a pedophile? You don't get to choose what you're into, dude. What if it's one of those things you don't know you like till you get in there and you're like, well, this is my thing. And then it opens up a part of my brain. No. I know that sounds crazy, but there have been so many things in my life that I've looked at and been like, that's disgusting. I would never do that. And now I'm like, pickleball's kind of fun, actually. So it's like, I don't know. Thank you guys so much.
There you go. So it wasn't that bad.
fine.
Also, she used one of your jokes.
Which?
In the monologue there, she was
it's not
just
my joke.
No, but she was talking about women and short guys and all this other stuff, and I thought it was good. Like I thought the monologue was very good.
Oh.
Was that too far for you?
No, I'm just saying, like, as you're hearing stuff, sometimes you go backlash. Like you can hear the backlash. Like as you're listening to it, you're like, I'm fine with this, but I could see how the interviewer from Sydney Sweeney, right?
Yes. Unlike Sydney Sweeney, though, Nikki Glaser would just rip into that chick.
She would just be like, why are you fucking asking me that? Like,
it's fucking
what
joke.
is going on?
It's make-believe.
Yeah.
What do you, if I was in a movie and killed someone, would you be like,
are you going to be
a
like,
murderer?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's fucking stupid.
Because the rest of it towards the beginning was about her
really
being sex trafficked. She
stupid.
was just like,
because she has
we used to worry about this.
Oh, yeah.
And then she's like, oh, they don't really want the old ones.
Right.
Which was something you've said for
yeah.
many years.
But I said I have young features, and from far away, they would possibly think,
almost identical.
Oh, okay.
That was towards the beginning of the monologue.
Yeah,
so
that's not.
I don't think any of it was too crazy,
but
like, today, we got to fucking go after her. I mean, she did some sketches afterwards that were pretty fucking aggressive. So, like, I enjoyed it. I thought it was great.
Yeah.
I didn't really have an issue with it.
Yeah, no one really had an issue with it. You just feel there's somebody out there or people out there that like, I should have an issue with this.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yes.
What was the back? She was making light. If you make light of
pedophilia. Yeah. But I mean, we just did that topic on Drinkin' Bros, 2 weeks ago, Bob?
Know.
About kinks and what you're into, and you know,
it can't be kids, but I mean, hey.
I mean, these are all pretty benign. I didn't see much about it on Twitter or Reels or anything.
Yeah.
People being like, oh my god.
And the backlash wasn't big enough that she lost the Golden Globes gig, so I think she's fine.
Also, people just don't want to listen to that anymore.
Right.
I agree.
Right.
I agree. So I thought she was good. Some of the sketches were really fucking good. She did, and you could tell she wrote a couple of them.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it was for the most part because Cam Patterson was in some sketches. So you're seeing these people that weren't allowed on SNL now kind of being allowed on SNL.
Cam Patterson is in everything.
I know, and rightfully so. I love him. Shits. I mean, I told that story a while back, but when Dan and I saw him, because he opened up for Uncle Laser, and he had never, ever done stand-up before in his life. And I was just like, dude, naturally gifted.
Yes, I know, yeah.
And
Austin dude.
Yeah. I am a big fan of his. And so, yeah, they're starting to go that way a little bit. They're still doing those shitty political cold opens where you're just like, man, the guy who plays Trump, I just don't get it. I do not understand. I mean, there's so many people who can do Trump.
They did a Melania, I think, going through the White House or whatever, and all she was doing was saying, that's for Christmas.
Yep.
That's for Christmas.
And that was a really good sketch. So Miles Teller was on the week before, and that was a really great sketch. He played the gay brothers from HGTV.
Oh, my God.
So they had hired them to come in.
One of those brothers is putting it to your co-star, bro.
Yeah, they do not have sex.
Yeah, she is a freak.
No.
Freak in the sheets,
yeah, no,
Bob.
I don't in any way believe that.
No.
Just board games at night.
Yes.
That's all we did was play board games with the whole cast.
Yes.
We had these rotating parties, and that's the board game, gal.
I sent you an article too, Bob, in the Gmail. But
pop it up. But so with the Nikki Glaser thing,
I think good for them. They need to start getting backlash. Remember SNL?
It used to be rad.
Get some fucking backlash.
Shit, I played you that clip last night of Belushi being Cocker when Cocker didn't show up, and it was just like, hey, you want to come out and do this?
Let's get controversial. Let's piss some people off.
Yeah. And I think, look, I talked to Adam Ray about this a few months back, and I was like, man, imagine if they would have picked all of us during that time period. God damn, dude, it would have been a whole different ballgame. SNL would be bigger than ever.
Right.
Because the audience is still there. They're still getting decent ratings. Where you're like, all right, if you just had a good cast
and good
YouTube
good
writers
views.
And good YouTube clip views, everything,
which is important. That's how South Park was able to really explode. Their deal.
think their goal should be to piss off Bowen Yang so bad that he quits because of the culture.
Oh, I wish
that would be the goal as far as how funny I want you to start being.
Yeah,
is Bowen Yang can't.
But if you look if you look back on it, Shane Gillis would have played Trump. Adam Ray could have played Biden. Holy shit! I mean, then your numbers, you're really starting to. You got Cam Patterson. You throw in somebody I think Nikki Glaser personally would be good on Weekend Update with a dude, kind of like Tina Fey and Jimmy Fallon.
But at this point, and amazingly so, at this point, SNL is really below all of them.
Correct. I mean, Shane did it 2 weeks ago.
It's this thing of you always wanted to, but
sorry, it is, and they're only paying $5,000 a week. But the ratings are still doing all right. I'm not gonna dunk on it, especially with football not being on ABC now. With pulling ABC, a lot of people are going over there.
Well, you know what I think really helps too is there's basically no more late night football on Saturday.
That's exactly what I just told. Yeah,
right.
that's what I mean. It's you're not because.
Well, not even talking about ESPN and the YouTube TV thing. I'm talking about that the Pac-12 is dead. There's no Pac-12 after dark. There's only 1 or 2 9 o'clock games a week now.
Totally, man.
Instead of 10,
and
12.
So the ratings for how bad their casts were should have fallen MSNBC or CNN. They did not, and they held pretty steady. And then if somebody comes on and ends up knocking it out of the park, like Miles Teller was good. That fucking HGTV sketch was gold. I mean, it was just fucking really well done. And it was just about knocking down the West Wing. And, you know, one of them saying, I'm just a straight guy, just with his hammer, about to go down.
No, they didn't.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
So it was great. And then Melania, the girl who plays Melania, it's that Chloe chick. She was so good.
That's for Christmas.
Yes.
That one's for Christmas, too.
Now, this next story, I don't know this one, so tell the audience here.
Just a little fun little ditty I came across in Daily Mail. So Arkansas whites-only community is now home to 36 people, as local civil rights attorney warns it is illegal. Now, this is the dude, like the president, right, of the group, Bob, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Eric Orwell.
Yeah.
If people are interested and aligned with our values, they're welcome to join. It's just sort of like getting back to the land. It's not about if you're white or not, Bob. It's just that's what happens to be the only people that are there, you know?
No, I think it is explicitly a whites-only community.
According to Orwell, though, it's not about are you white or not. It's do you share traditional values?
Yeah.
And whether you want to live with us here, do you get along with us? So, like, yes and no, correct? It's one of those things like, hey, man, if a black person feels like they would be comfortable here,
they're welcome to try.
Come on down, right? We're not saying you can't. We're just making it pretty clear that you'll hate it and life will suck for you, right? We will return to the land to separate ourselves from a failing modern society, and we will make positive cultural changes. Now, who would be, I mean, a civil rights lawyer is saying that it's illegal, but I mean, who's bringing the lawsuit? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, what are you going to do?
Like, who is being like, we don't want this?
You would basically have to have someone try to move there.
And then, like, get discriminated against, right?
Yes.
And then that person could sue.
Yeah.
And also, that just sounds like a lot of hassle.
Because you don't even want to live there.
You don't want to live there. It's like, yeah.
It's in Northwest Arkansas.
All of this sounds like a nightmare.
Like awful. Like, they have to probably build all infrastructure, right?
They do. They literally,
water,
he's
like
literally
gas
building
lines,
everything here.
Everything. Oof. Septic. So, like, it's not whites only, right? But, like, kind of.
Huh?
It's not.
But yeah.
You know, it's a lot of European heritage, he's saying. You know, it's a lot of, like, getting back to the roots and traditional values. So,
sure.
Everybody is welcome.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, it's only 36 whites. But,
got it.
But come on down.
Everybody's welcome.
If you have traditional values and have European heritage, European heritage, that could be any, Europe, big
Bob,
place.
was there blacks in Europe? This is more your category
It depends on the time.
Yep.
Basically.
Depends on the time.
In terms of Africans, no, not unless they were there just because Rome was kind of a fairly multicultural empire.
Okay.
Just because there was so much business and trade. Yeah, there were a lot of different ethnicities flowing through it.
Yeah.
We actually did an episode recently on Softcore History about how the last dark-skinned people in Europe, they would look black, but they're not like African black. It's just a lot of people didn't lose their pigmentation until basically the start of the Roman Republic. Not in Rome not so much, but in like parts of Europe, like Eastern Europe and stuff like that.
Kind of like Michael Jackson.
Yeah. They Michael Jackson.
It was slow. Yeah. It was slow. So Orwell lastly, he just said, I just think in general, they had him say a lot of things, starting off with, hey, it's not like that, okay? Mm-hmm. It's not all for whites. And then he just kept saying sentences, and they just let old President Eric Orwell let him cook. Yeah. And he finally ended after a slew of like towing the line a little bit. I think in general, societies get along better when people are, more similar, right? It's just, multiracial, multicultural societies. They just sort of have a lower trust, and become like less social. But again, it's not, guys.
It's not whites only.
It's not whites only.
It's not segregated, okay? This is something bigger.
Okay,
It's
so
Europe,
and I like.
It's a small Europe in Arkansas.
I don't understand. And look at the O's. Look at it's just right in the smack dab.
I think it's like right
butthole
in here
of the
somewhere,
Ozarks,
which
right?
is the type of thing too, where it's like, yeah, what they're doing might be illegal, but it's borderline unenforceable because no one's gonna move there.
No one's gonna move there, and then if they do move there, they're gonna have to come back, find the lawyer, and go like, "Hey, I couldn't live here," and the lawyer's gonna be like, oh, "Okay."
Yeah. And then what do you get? What's the settlement?
You get it. Basically, what you would want, right, is for this to be disbanded and for them to like not even be able to do what they're doing.
You wouldn't
right?
even be able to disband it. I don't think they would just like not be allowed to do that. But then it goes back to like, but who's going to want to move there? Because they're still there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
So
he also said, but also, he goes, I don't actually even know what racism is. Right? He said it's just
None of us
shifted.
Do. It sure has.
Over the years. If racism is hating other groups of people, I would say we're not racist. That's what he said.
Perfect. That's all I needed to hear.
Hating.
Yeah.
Although hating and wanting to live together with different things, right?
Sure.
I don't hate you.
I think he's fine.
Do I want you to?
I think he's fine. Nothing more to
If
see
racism is valuing your racial heritage, then I guess maybe okay?
It's you are the racist, and you need to look in the mirror, okay?
I just think good for Eric. He's really trying to do something. He's got 36 people trying to build a septic. They won't be able to do it. It's going to be a stinky, horrible job, and it's going to be really hard to do.
Yes. Yeah, I've never touched ours once out there.
Oh, I mean, no, just to have to build watering system, wells. I mean, there's nothing out there.
No, nothing about it whatsoever,
Okay, so anyways.
But I love it. I love it all.
Like you would want to go there?
I would visit. If it was
Once they've got everything set up.
Yeah, you got to set up everything.
Once they've got everything set up.
I'd give it a look-sees. It's kind of like that Marfa town in Texas everybody goes to. It's like,
sure.
Oh, that's a tiny little cute town with some ultra-rich shops there on that row. I'd check it out.
Yeah.
That's all we're saying is just check it out.
You'd take a sunset, a low light pick there.
That's all I do with just the whole group and the whole community. Diddy got busted over the weekend on one of my favorite stories of all time. Drinking toilet wine, exactly like Cleavon Bainbridge Buford. Now, Jessie, you know somebody who was in jail.
Yes, I do.
How hard is it to make wine out of the toilets?
It's not hard. It takes a very long time.
Are you able to use the toilet then? Or do you have to let it ferment and just sit in the sock? How does that work exactly? Because
you have to get enough fruits, like from commissary, from whatever. Gather enough fruits from the tray. Somebody give me the orange, somebody give me the thing, whatever. Get it in a bag. Let it ferment in the toilet, right? For a long, long time before. Not a long, long time, but it takes a while before Pruno is ready. And when Pruno's ready, it's a fucking party. So
is it
you're
strong?
always really going to get caught.
Is it strong?
So as strong as wine or as strong as long as you let it, the longer you ferment
so you're looking at 20, anywhere from 14 to 21%.
Yeah.
So yeah,
No,
if you haven't drank in a long time, holy shit.
Oh, that's the thing is, you're going to get caught because everyone makes it a party, but you take a couple sips, dude, because you're not going to not.
Right.
And it's not something you can keep around for a long time. It's like Pruno's ready, let's party. We're all going to get rolled up, but who cares?
I understand.
Here's what his toilet wine was made from.
Okay.
Let's hear.
Fanta soda.
Beautiful. I love Fanta to this day.
Really
our orange
even
flavor of
makes
Hard AF
sense, but
seltzer
okay.
tastes identical.
Fanta, sugar, and apples.
Oh, okay. So
Good.
he made like a Moscato.
Look at that.
Yeah, so you let the apples and the sugar, ferment or whatever. I mean, there's videos all the time, just old apple. Like, so you see like squirrels getting drunk eating old apples or whatever. It's
good for him though, and I enjoy this. But he's only there for like 4 days.
He's only where?
He was there for 4 days at the new jail.
Oh, that was probably. Oh, he's only been there for. That was probably the celebration.
I think
so. They had probably
it was
been
like a welcoming
it.
thing of like, hey.
So they had been
we
getting.
got you, and
Sebastian Telfair's like, come here.
Yeah,
I got you.
Jesse, you all right over there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Something's poking me.
You got something in your eye. That's fine. But with Diddy, they took a new mug shot, and this is the first time I've actually seen him. With hair and everything else. So if you, Bob, if you search for his mug shot there, he's gray. He looks like an old man now, and it's he's got 4 years. He'll serve it out, and that's gonna be it, I think, for him. Unless you think he gets out early, but who knows? I don't think Trump's gonna pardon him, right? So
Trump did just pardon a celebrity the other day.
Who was it?
Daryl Strawberry.
Yeah.
Well, but that was for his past shit, right? He wasn't currently in jail.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
But his
He
past
wasn't
shit
in
that
jail,
he
right?
For sure did. I don't think Daryl Strawberry was in jail. Also worth noting, I'm pretty sure Trump is a Mets fan.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
He is from Queens.
I don't know many Mets fans. Oh, well, if he's from Queens, that
and
makes sense.
there's a famous picture of him. I know this as a St. Louisan of him standing behind home plate when the Mets lost the 06 LCS to the Cardinals when Adam Wainwright froze Beltran with that curveball. I'll show you real quick. He is dead center, like home plate seats.
Okay.
Really?
Well, it makes sense. And, Daryl Strawberry's a super nice guy, helping people out now.
Yeah.
He does a lot of speaking gigs. I think we watched the doc on
It
him.
was also like
on
a
Netflix.
drug charge, right?
Yeah.
Like it wasn't.
And he owed some back taxes.
Possible trafficking of minors. And
What year was that, Bob?
2006.
Shit, he looks identical. That's wild.
Look at him standing right there. Why is he standing up?
Yeah, I mean, he's into it. Look, he loves sports.
Okay.
I mean, he
It
goes
looks
to.
like he's having a great time.
I think he's met. He was really good friends with George Steinbrenner. I think he considered George Steinbrenner like a mentor to an extent, which makes sense. But I think he's a Mets fan. I'm like pretty sure he's a Mets fan.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Interesting. And there's no security or nothing. It's just Trump.
Well, this was 2006. Why would he need security?
Donald, he's been famous for Jesus Christ, man.
Yeah, but those were the
40
days
years?
famous. Not everybody famous.
That's true.
has
I guess.
security,
Yeah, I guess
right?
so. I guess so.
He was literally just a famous person.
Yeah, I guess I look at it through a new lens now after what happened to Dave Portnoy over the weekend, which was insane to me. Guy walks up to him on the street and said, "Fuck you," and "fuck all the Jews," and everything else. So he was on CBS this morning and said, "I've got to have 24/7 security now," which is wild to me.
Yeah, that is kind of wild.
It is because, like, I just don't. Dan and I have
As he's
discussed
doing
this.
the
just a pizza
thing,
review.
Did you guys show it? The video?
No, you can go ahead and play it. They didn't really have a good angle until now.
Oh my gosh.
He threw money, he threw coins at him when he said "fuck the Jews." By the way, he's a Mississippi State student.
Yeah, so that's what I was going to ask because this mugshot dropped last night, but I didn't really understand.
Who's yelling "fuck you" now?
They're fuck you with the kid.
Yeah, the
Okay.
kid. So they got him. What do they charge him with for this? Hate speech?
Maybe
I
the
mean, is that-
throwing of the coins was some kind of assault. I don't know.
I think they called it throwing the coins assault, but I don't know if he threw them at him. It didn't hit Portnoy, so
I mean, Portnoy's telling him to come over.
yeah, he's like, "Come on, get on
He
camera."
wanted to get on
over here.
camera so he could turn the footage in, which he did. So they did turn the footage in. They were able to get this dude, but I don't know what you charge him.
Charges disorderly conduct, which probably fair enough.
Yeah.
What, you think he was wasted or something?
No, just disorderly conduct starting. Like this is just literally this is disorderly conduct.
Okay.
Went up to a restaurant, started screaming "fuck the Jews," threw shit across the restaurant.
He'll get out, bonded out or whatever. But
this kid's life is ruined now. I mean, his face is all over the goddamn internet. So
don't feel bad for him.
I don't either.
I don't know how you. It's not like It's not like Sandman where it's misinterpreted.
Exactly.
No, nobody feels bad for him. No.
Fuck the Jews at a Jew.
Kind of insane.
20 years
like it's
old.
Super bonkers.
Nuts. Absolutely nuts. But yeah, they turned in the footage. They were able to get him last night, and then this morning, Portnoy's got full security full time, and you're just like, all right, well, shit.
Here's more of the kid yelling at Portnoy. I got subtitles on this to see what else he was saying.
Oh, yeah, because I heard there was like 3 or 4 different people shooting at the time. Go ahead.
So far, I like it. With Why come in the camera, buddy? Why? Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come on. Come on.
I shouldn't be allowed to make those jokes, right? I should be put in handcuffs. That's what you said.
No, handcuffs. No, you can
That's
joke.
what you said. That's what you said. You're an employee. You said you shouldn't be making jokes about jokes.
I never said handcuffs.
Yeah, you did. You said it should be a crime.
What?
It's an interesting.
That is interesting. I didn't see that side of it.
I think it was a fight, and that kid went too far.
Oh yeah,
he went too far.
Yeah,
huh?
I sure did.
He was mad at Portnoy because Portnoy, I guess, said in some variation you shouldn't be allowed to make fun of Jews. It should be illegal to whatever. So this kid,
he said it on some other platform.
somewhere else.
No, on his own platform.
But not in this video. And so this kid, I guess, had seen it. And I'm sure maybe other people he listens to were like, "Fuck that guy for saying that," or maybe he just saw it on social media. And that's
a great find, Bob, because I was wondering what the other side of that was, because the other angle that I saw was going the other way, and you could see the kid face on essentially, and that was the video they used to turn into the police. But now that I know what this is about and the context of it, I think Portnoy said something to the effect it was when Israel Gaza was going on.
He said "fuck you, man" at first, right?
He said "fuck the Jews," "fuck you, man." He definitely said "fuck the Jews"
as he was like walking.
Yeah.
Okay.
But his point was that like you're anti-free speech, and I should be able to say whatever I want, including "fuck the Jews."
Yeah. Which
I don't disagree with, and he did say it. He did get to say "fuck the Jews."
He did.
Yes.
Now he's going to pay whatever consequence that is, which isn't great.
Congratulations.
I don't know if there's a consequence for saying it. It's more so throwing some shit, dumbass.
No. It's the rest of his life. Like he's going to be, hey man, will you fuck the Jews kid from Mississippi State?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We won't be.
But I just mean like he could have stood on his point if he just didn't throw shit. Like you're allowed to say
You're
that.
allowed to
yeah,
say
you can be a
whatever you
dumbass
want.
who says that. But now he's going to jail because he was like, "Oh, throw some coins."
The coin thing doesn't help at all.
Fucking idiot.
No. I don't even keep cash anymore on me, so that's a shock,
Who has coins?
Who has
Was he
coins?
just at the arcade?
college kid,
probably.
you
He was
know?
just at the arcade. I think in that pizza
local
place.
arcade.
Well, it looks like a smaller town. You put a quarter in somewhere for something,
Yeah.
Because you're not gonna give money to those Jew banks. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he was just riding horses next door. That's
all
he
he
was
has is cash and coin.
doing. And then
He doesn't trust them.
he can look into that place in Arkansas. They'll accept him with arms wide open.
Yes.
And they'll put him there, and it'll be
Yes,
great.
we don't have a name for that place, right? Yet, Bob. It's literally
because
just
it's not an island. You can always give a fun, flirty name to an
whites
island.
only
but it's not
community.
No, there was a name for it.
There was a name?
Okay.
Sorry. Oh,
His group is called Return to the Land.
rural town of Ravenden hosts a private membership group called Return to the Land.
So
Okay.
Ravenden and then Return. It's in Missouri, actually, not Arkansas. I didn't realize that.
Oh, look at that.
God bless my state.
Yeah,
Why does
dude.
it say Arkansas? Whites
I don't know,
only?
it said
Is
near-
it like on a border?
Well, it said near Springfield, Missouri, which is not terribly far from Arkansas, so maybe it's in Arkansas. But yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah. But just huddle up there, and you can have a new group and community and everything else. It's kind of like when Mark Furman left after the OJ trial. He had to get out of there and went to Idaho for a while.
Sure.
I think he still might live there, actually.
Listen.
Well.
Wasn't it Forsyth? What was the place that used to be all whites?
Yes, Forsyth, Georgia. So we used to play them in high school football.
And they sucked. It was all whites, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But when our bus drove in, it said the population, and then it said 13 or 14 N-words, and then it was crossed out on the sign. So that was fun.
Okay.
And they used to do some real backwoods shit. That was the school we played in high school football. It's a true story. They had done a senior prank where they had put greased pigs in the hallway, and they couldn't get the pigs and all this other shit. And they were like, what would be fun to do next year when we start playing the schools is put 10,000 crickets inside the walls. So it was so loud in the locker room, we couldn't hear the coach speak. We had to go back out onto the field. And
those aren't pranks. I mean, that's terrorism.
Yeah. I mean, today it would be, but back then it wasn't.
That was a fun prank?
I thought it was hilarious. Now, if you could hear 10,000 crickets at once, you'll understand it is maddening. It drives you crazy.
Oh, yeah.
We had to go and take the halftime speech out on the end zone field,
yeah.
which was really, really funny. And, God, they would do horrific shit. They would put manure underneath the visitors' sections bleachers, so you were just smelling shit the whole time.
You guys.
Yeah, that's Forsyth. It's Forsyth, so. Okay. Oprah did the special about it, for Christ's sakes.
She did.
Yeah, she was down there really sticking her beak in. And I believe she had some of the Klan members on the show or something.
That wouldn't shock me.
Yeah, no, they all used to do that, kind of like a Geraldo? Geraldo?
Grinaldo?
Is it Grinaldo?
I think it's Grinaldo.
Sally, Jesse Raphael, Jerry Springer. They would all have Klan members on.
So,
they would have this community on for sure. They would have Eric Orwell, and they'd say, so what is the plan with your little community? And he would say, listen, America was built by white Europeans for white Europeans.
There you go, Jesse. And I think that problem
And the
solved.
audience was, oh my God, remember that?
Yeah.
What is wrong with you guys? Yeah, it was really great. It was really great.
And
What a
Kim
great
Kardashian
time.
can't be their lawyer either.
No.
So she didn't pass the bar exam.
Nope.
In case you didn't hear about that. Not surprised by it. It's really difficult, by the way.
It really is.
But you know who the real villains in this are?
Who?
The psychics.
Oh,
who told her she would pass the bar exam.
5 psychics, Bob.
Bob, damn
5.
it.
Yeah. 5 said she would pass, and she didn't pass. Turns out you have to study for it. I remember when Garcia was going through it with my college roommates. He literally went into lockdown for like 2 months and was just like.
And he went to law school, like
Emory. He
traditional
went to fucking
traditional
Emory,
law school.
for Christ's
Passing rate is about 60%. Not going is about 15%. And she, as we know, didn't go to traditional law school. She did an apprentice program.
Mm-hmm.
And look, whatever. Why did she?
I don't know. Well, I will never take
she
her
might pass it eventually.
or anyone from that family seriously. I just can't do it. I'm sorry. I don't care if you get a law degree. I do not care. I cannot take her or any of those people seriously. And sorry, could you imagine her walking in a court doing cross-examination on somebody?
Actually, yeah, what a great, because part of it is all the theatrics of it, right?
Yeah, like her dad.
The theatrics, the how you look, distracting, intimidating.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It may work. Like, oh fuck, she has Kim Kardashian. Like, we're gonna lose. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, but
I wouldn't hire her if I was on trial for murder.
Depends on what the crime.
She couldn't get the Menendez brothers out, so sorry.
Just so you know, no one can get the Menendez brothers out, and no one ever will. And
they shut it down.
God.
Yeah, they shut that shit down. So yeah.
Yeah, but Cooper Koch, the guy who played Eric, is
they're still
so
sending dick pics to each
out.
other. Yeah.
He's so bummed out.
Yeah. But we were talking about the outrage Olympics here at the top of the show with Nikki Glaser and Sydney Sweeney and all of them. There was another one that dropped today where I was just like, I can't fucking do this. There's a big there's a couple big like insider Hollywood sites. TheWrap.com. Bob, if you want to pull it up. I'm just going to read this headline for you this morning. Podcasting's diversity problem. 64% of hosts are male. 77% are white.
Yeah, because
a USC study finds.
Because these are small businesses. and ultimately big big businesses.
I mean, but pop that up on screen. So I just want to tell you at home, to get started doing a podcast, you're probably looking at $700, $800.
What?
What are talking about? With a Zoom?
If you have a phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. If you technically wanted to start a podcast, doesn't have to be good
Doesn't
or
have
whatever.
to be this.
All right.
You don't
yes.
have to have all the fancy
you
shit.
absolutely could. Audio only too. Let's go.
That's
you can
how we
put
started.
One up, you can
That's
put one
how we
up
started.
tonight for nothing.
Yeah. That's how we started. So what's the fucking problem here other than you won't create it? And what's the appetite that black people have for podcasts? Breakfast Club does really well, and they're entertaining as shit. Who else? Those drinking dudes. Shit. I always see them tagged on our YouTube thing. But, Drink Champs. That's what it's called.
Mm-hmm.
Those guys do well, but they have some of the best black guests of all time, where it's like Dr. Dre, where you're like, holy shit.
Hey, I mean, let's give some love to Candace Owens, top 5 podcast
Absolutely.
in the world.
Exactly.
Absolutely. Even though I hate her, you
but
can't deny what she's done. Like, and there's nobody really pulling the strings there. Like, she's choosing to do this bullshit.
Well, even this headline alone is completely wrong in that, like, this is with the Golden Globes and everything having like a podcast section.
Yeah.
What media and traditional entertainment and agents and everything are trying to do is take control again of the next big thing. Even you saying there's a diversity problem, that doesn't even make sense. This isn't a corporation. We're not shutting out. Do you know what I mean?
You can do it for $700 and pop it up tomorrow.
Podcastings. And then they want to be like, well, who do we talk to about this? Who's the big person? And what they don't want to admit is there is nobody.
There's no one, dude.
There's no one to talk to about it. Podcasting diversity problem. How about just podcasting statistics?
So here's the stats they used. Let's see here. Hosts of the top 100 podcasts in 2024 were overwhelmingly white and male. A new comprehensive study from USC reveals of the top podcasts, 64% were hosted by men, while 77% of the hosts were whites, underlining a severe lack of diversity in the medium that continues to rise in popularity and become a cornerstone of viewing time on YouTube.
And we demand answers. Guess what? You're not going to get any. There's no place that you can go.
Nope.
And this journalist tried real hard probably to find the person at the top to talk to about this, and they couldn't.
No.
And it's blowing their mind. Because they go,
This was wrote by a white male.
Was it really?
I hate these people. God.
It's
but not like a
crazy to me.
real kind. Like, he's not going to join Return to the Land.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
But just like,
But,
bro,
He
look in
also
a
wouldn't-
mirror.
He also wouldn't fit in.
Well, here's what happened, is he tried to start a podcast, and nobody listened.
And now he's mad.
And now he's mad.
He's big mad.
Nobody listened, and he couldn't make any money, and he doesn't understand how you make money from podcasts because nobody does.
Yeah.
It must be the white males. Just go. It's just this. It's just the demographics of the U.S. in general too.
We can't explain the love and power of K-pop demon hunters to people either. But I'm not going to write an article about it. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't.
Well, the lack of
understand
diversity in the K-pop demon hunter world is
troubling.
Sorry, it's 99% Korean, and I want to know who to talk to about that. But anyway, there's no one. There's no one. It's not a real thing. No, I can't talk to anybody.
Jesse and I had
That's
a
how this
fat
guy-
lady on a plane sitting ahead of us over the weekend. She watched that goddamn thing twice in a row.
Grown ass.
Yeah. She was what?
50s? 45, closer
yeah.
to 50?
Yeah, I'd say that's correct.
when they're
watched it
fat,
twice.
it's hard to tell like how
Twice
old
in a
they
row.
are. Yeah.
She watched it back to back. I mean, what is going on with that? Is there something inside that film that is driving people to? Like,
there's mind control in it for sure.
Kids know every word to all the songs
it's-
after one viewing.
It's
I've
cold.
never seen anything like it.
There's mind control tactics in there for sure.
Has to be, right?
Well, also, they don't have anything else to put in their brains.
It's true.
My children cannot read, and they must have 20 books memorized.
Interesting.
Because we read it to them at night or whatever, and they love it, so they want to hear it again, they want to hear it again. The whole fucking thing memorized. And for years they've had. I mean, my, 1-year-old, not one, we'll call it two, basically, knew all the words to Room on the Broom, which is not a short book, by the way, at least for a fucking 2-year-old. But it's just they don't have anything else to put in there. They got nothing to put in there.
Yeah, it's a weird phenomenon, but watching this lady and how invested she was into it, and then just watching her hit play again was so depressing to me that I'm like, man, I can't name one movie in my entire life that I've watched it again immediately. Have you?
Watch it again immediately?
Yeah.
No.
It's been like, oh my God, this was awesome. Boop. Let's watch it one more time.
Oh, you know what? Is it Dancer in the Dark? What was that? Bjork? Remember that Bjork movie?
Sorry?
Do you remember the Bjork movie?
I do. You watched it twice in a row?
Oh, I watched. I would watch it just back to back to back. Have you ever? It's classically the most depressing and insanely dark movie. Dancer in the Dark, Bob. Find it real quick.
And Bjork is there's a soft J in there, just in case you forgot.
Do people know who Bjork? You know who
don't
Bjork
think
is,
they do.
right?
I don't actually.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Yeah.
Brian.
Isn't that
Happy
weird?
fucking birthday. Grow up.
Grow up.
Bob, you don't know Dancer in the Dark?
Go home and eat some lead tonight.
Absolutely do not.
Fuck.
I mean, I'm a big David Morse guy, but yeah, I didn't catch this one.
Shut up, dude. You're not a Deneuve? I thought you were a Catherine Deneuve head, dude.
No, that's a
All right,
common
fine.
mistake,
Anyways, this is the craziest, darkest, most depressing movie of all time. Anyone that sees it is like, I'm glad I saw it. I will never, ever, ever, ever see it again. Sort of like a requiem for a dream.
Uh-huh.
So anyways, yeah, I just watch that on a loop every day. Dancer in the Dark. Those who know, know. You guys know. If you're in the chat, you know.
It is depressing as all hell, you know?
I was going to go to top charts. So the top show in top charts of Apple is Crime Junkie. That's all girls.
Okay.
So sorry, diversity.
Yeah, sorry about it.
I don't know. Then it's Megyn Kelly.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
That makes sense.
Mel Robbins. Good hang. I think the diversity is... I think the dudes are getting mad. They didn't put the amount of women that were like...
Real quick, and before we
I think the white boys are getting mad. That's why he wrote that.
Well, hang on. But before we get out of here, there's one that I'm trying to figure out. And they keep pushing this woman as the white Rogan.
Who?
It's this blonde lady, and she looks fucking creepy as shit.
Is it Mel Robbins?
It might be.
She wear glasses?
Yes.
Yeah. No, she's not she's not the female Rogan.
What's the story with her? Does she wear glasses on the show?
Yes.
No, then it's somebody else.
Oh, jeez. I don't know.
Just type in white female Rogan on Google.
You do it, Bob. I'm gonna look on the charts.
Yes, that's it. Jennifer Welch. Do you know who that is? They keep pushing her
No, where
every
is she?
fucking place that I go.
What's her?
I don't know, but
Oh.
her face looks so fucking
So
creepy
her,
that it's like I don't.
She was on a short Bravo show. Her show is I've Had It or something, right?
Okay.
1 million subscribers on YouTube.
And they just talk
you would
about-
know. A million subscribers on YouTube?
They just talk about things that they've had it with her and her other Southern friend Pumps. And they just talk, I've had it with Sydney Sweeney, or
Okay.
whatever.
Okay.
Not at all the female Rogan. The person that is saying that doesn't know anything. They just say, whenever they want to say that it's a big podcast, they go the female Rogan.
I didn't know what
next-
she did or whatever, but I've been served a lot of clips of her in feeds and articles and all other stuff. She looks frightening to look at, so I just can't get into it. When she talks, it's that classic, going back to the Sydney Sweeney thing, it's like that interviewer in Sydney Sweeney where it's that delayed, slow, talking and you're like, God, can you just tell me what the fuck you're talking about?
Are you sure? She's a pretty fast, like, hardcore Southern bitch.
Go ahead.
Are you
Press
thinking
play.
of the
Yep,
same thing?
It's the same person.
Particular Democrats from New York that should be here tonight. One Hakeem Jeffries and one Chuckles Schumer. Where are they? They should be here tonight. They should be riding Zoran's coattails. They should be energizing the base in this moment, and they're not here, and that really is such an L for them. It's like...
Okay. That's who they're pushing.
I
like,
I understand why she's popular. Chuckles Schumer could have never come up with that.
No.
That's sort of genius that you just, it's lightning that you better grab a bottle.
Yeah.
But
and
like,
get it in there.
They are putting
and
her
she's a gal. Can
everywhere.
you believe?
Yeah, they're putting her everywhere.
All right, well,
And
whatever.
I'm just like, Jesus
She's
Christ,
a plant.
man.
She's a Jordan.
That's what it feels
She's a Jordan
like.
Harbinger.
I knew you would know. That's why I asked you. I was like,
Yeah, but
I
this
guarantee
isn't
you'll
her
know.
content. Her content was like her and her friend talking about, we've had it with mom groups, we've had it with blah, blah, blah. So I don't know where the political stuff is coming from, but
Yeah, it's just it's her talking to the
pivot.
camera, and
you got to pivot.
was she on CNN the other night?
You got to follow where the road's taking you.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's on CNN.
Follow the money.
Yeah.
Her show was good
Okay.
when it wasn't political, but
Well, there you have
look,
it.
there's her and pumps.
Life is a lazy season of shit sandwiches.
Look at that.
Yeehaw.
That's her book title?
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. Speaking of books, I'll shamelessly give myself one at the end here. Final Inch comes out 1 week from today. Locked edits. There's nothing you can do now. There's no going back. I looked at you in a panic this morning, and I was like, well, that's it.
I think
It's going out to the world, and there's nothing I can do about it. A lot of people are asking me why, like, Amazon's only doing pre-order for Kindle right now. Figured out that answer. Apparently, they sell a shit ton over the holidays, so they're really pushing Kindle.
Okay.
And Amazon obviously invented it, owns it, and they're trying to keep every last cent. So I get it, Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
Good for you, you rich fuck. No, I love it. I'll never get rid of Amazon. But I'm amped about it, and yeah, that's it. So hardback, Kindle, paperback, all that stuff will be out next Tuesday or Monday at midnight, I would imagine. Yeah, it's usually 12:01, something like that. Gave you what you want. Listen to you. Unlike these other assholes out there, I'm an artist. I'll do what I want. Nope. You guys bought all these books in the past. You deserve the ending you dreamed of. So
I think
thank
you're
you.
going to get everything you want.
Yep.
Masterpiece is the last one. Great.
So super amped about it. And yeah, just know that it'll all drop on the same day, on the 18th, and there's no going back. Appreciate you tuning in, kids, for Jessie Wiseman, a.k.a. the Jables. I'm Ross Patterson. This is the Revolucion. Buenos tardes, everyone.
Good afternoon.